Hello, I'm Deborah Sword. We call this podcast Conflict Owner's Manual, but why do you want to own your conflict? Blaming the other guy and excusing yourself feels like a natural response. After all, you know how reasonable you are. You know what you intended. Not your fault the other guy gets you wrong, doesn't read your mind, or see you the way you see yourself. That's their problem, right? Great. And yet you're the guy in the conflict now. So maybe you want another mindset. This week, my family recruited me to help plant a spring garden. They figured if I had detailed instructions, I could plant daffodil bulbs without doing damage. It wasn't a big, important job, but it was interesting how pleased I was with the bulbs because I planted them. That's an effect of your owning something. Great. But in conflict, what do you own? In a garden, I don't control the weather or bulb hungry squirrels who dig the bulbs up or where passing dogs lift their leg. They're just doing what weather squirrels and dogs do. I can own the plants. I can't own the rain, wildlife, or other people's pets. You've probably heard from many experts that you can only control your reactions, not other people. Great, but how do you own that self control? It requires effort and practice. Well, great, but how do you own that? Tyson and I often mention the value of asking questions in conflict. Here's where you pose a question to yourself. How do I show that I'm trying to be more conflict competent? Or maybe you want to ask yourself, what kind of conflict competent person will I be if I do this act and say these words? Then, if you like the answers, be that person, do those actions, say the words, and own what a conflict competent person owns, which is self management. The opposite of not owning your conflict, your reaction might be to feel insulted or disrespected. Your action might be designed to make the other guy pay. You lash out, and your words will have the effect of making others feel bad, but likely they'll make you feel bad too. Let's break down ownership of your conflict in 3 steps. Step one, self awareness, and that's where you recognize that you're about to react. So you switch what you're reacting to from their words and actions to your thoughts and your effort to understand the conflict's context. That's what's happening overall. If you take a perspective from the other person's point of view, you'll see perhaps how they perceive the conflict. We aren't mind readers. Sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes we don't see ourselves, situations, or other people as a whole context. That leads to step two. In step two, you stop yourself from assigning blame to them and justifying or excusing yourself. Instead, you seek your contribution to the situation. If you don't find any contribution, ask them. For example, help me understand what I did or didn't do that you're reacting to. Or which words did I say or not say that offended you? That leads to step three. In step three, you react in a manner that makes you the person you want to be. You tend your conflict like you would a garden. What do you want to grow? Plant that. Who's the conflict competent person you want to be? Be that. Does it take effort and practice? Yes, of course it does. What skill doesn't? But you can do it. You can own your conflict. Write your own manual. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll subscribe to our podcast, like it, share it, leave a comment. We love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.